Alright, so for 10,000 subscribers, I thought it would be fun to do a little Q&A. So you guys asked a ton of questions over on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, all that jazz. So I have them all pulled up here, and I'm just going to go through them all. Alright, so our first question is, are you gay? And the answer is no. If you're not gay, what about bi-curious? We support you, man. How do you feel about making video content equal to people with millions of subscribers? Well, I'm very glad you think that way. I still think I have a long ways to go until I'm at that level. But, you know, I always want my videos to improve. But thank you very much. It was very nice of you to say that. Favorite video you have made, and what period of history is most interesting to you? My favorite video I ever made was probably the COD Wars one, because I don't know, I thought it was really interesting. And I also like the Poland and World War II ones. Those ones were fun to make. In terms of the period of history I like, it's kind of shifted around a lot. I liked World War II for a long time, and then I kind of liked the medieval era, and then I liked World War II again, and then World War I, and just it shifts all around. But I'd say right now probably kind of like the 1500s would be what I'm most interested in. What is your favorite food? I'm generally a big fan of any kind of sandwich, but just pies a la mode in general are pretty good. What will you do when you reach 10 million subs? I don't really ever expect to reach 10 million subscribers, honestly. It's like, I don't know, it's kind of weird. When you start a YouTube channel, you like feel like you're gonna reach 1 million subscribers overnight, but then also you just like think that you'll never get more than like 4. So it's kind of like, it's a weird feeling where like you expect that you'll get a lot, but then also you expect that you like won't get a lot. So I don't know, I don't think, I mean there aren't really, the history niche isn't big enough, I don't think, for 10 million subscribers, but you know, we'll see, maybe it'll grow. Hey there, so is your mom disappointed in you? I hope not. Both my parents know about the channel and stuff, and so yeah, I mean, hopefully I haven't dropped out of college to like make content, so hopefully I'll be okay. What is your favorite color? I like orange a lot. Simple answer. How are babies made? Alright, well it depends on the type. So as we learned in the last video, Russians just kind of spawn in the middle of Siberia with tracksuits on. Americans sometimes just kind of hatch out of cheeseburgers, so it kind of depends on what kind of baby we're talking about. Why do you upload so rarely? I try to upload around once a month, but these videos take a really long time to make, so I would have to just like spend so much time in order to upload like once a week, for example. So I try to do around once a month, but I mean, don't expect really anything more than that. Sorry. Do you prefer Xbox, PlayStation, or PC? PC Master Race all the way. Are you an organ donor? Yes, I am. Thankfully, I haven't had to donate any organs yet, though, so, you know, that's nice. What's for dinner? There are leftovers in the fridge. Do you like jazz? What's harder to defeat? Russia during the winter or the British Empire? It depends on how big your navy is. I feel like if you have a big navy and you're able to take over Britain, the rest of the British Empire would kind of just kind of crumble along with it, but if you don't have a navy, I'd say it would probably be easier to invade Russia. Although, you know, those are both not super easy things to do, so neither of them would be easy, but it just depends on how big your navy is, I think. Granted, I'm not a military strategist, so don't go and try and invade Russia, please. That would be a bad idea. What is your process of making videos? So I always start by picking a topic out of a big list that I have on my phone. So when you guys comment ideas, I'll often just add that to my list, and then I'll look through that and I'll pick a video topic that seems interesting. And after that, I'll do research for a while, and then I'll write a script. And then after I write the script, I'll record it, and then I'll edit it. And then, yeah, then I upload it. Do you use MS Paint? I used to. The first couple videos I made, only the first video on the channel was actually made using MS Paint. But nowadays I draw all my characters out in this program called Inkscape. and then I animate and edit everything in this other program called HitFilm, and I do all my audio work in Audacity. All of those are free programs, so if you're wanting to get into video making, those are all great options. They're all free. I would recommend. Do you like tomato juice? No. 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 Where are you from? I'm from Minnesota, which is in the north of the United States. How old are you? I'm 19. Day, month, year, or month, date, year. Month goes before day in the US, like all civilized countries. Favorite flag? Definitely the Albanian flag. I mean, it's like a black double-headed eagle with a red background. The Seychelles flag is also pretty good. I probably mispronounced that country's name, but I'll put their flag up here. It's really cool. I like it a lot. Favorite spelling of favorite? Again, I must clarify, as an uncultured American, we don't use the OU, we just use one O, so favorite, I guess. Yesterday you had 5,000 subs, today you have 10,000. What are your views on this channel's exponential growth? Yeah, it's really crazy. Like, the channel more than doubled in like a week and a half or something. I'm very grateful. It's just, I don't know, YouTube just decided to show a bunch of my videos to a bunch of people for some reason. Will you ever do a face reveal? What YouTubers inspired you to make videos? Sam Manila and Oversimplified definitely were pretty big inspirations for me. I like to think that I have my own style now, but I get like 40 billion comments just calling me a Sam Manila ripoff, but I feel like every history YouTuber that tries to be funny just gets those comments, so. How long are you planning to do YouTube? As long as people are willing to watch my videos, so probably another week. What got you interested in history in the first place? I lived on an army base as a kid, so I think that definitely had something to do with it, just seeing military trucks and stuff move around. I don't know, that was cool. But I think what really kind of kick-started my interest in history is playing Medieval 2 Total War. That's where I learned a lot about the Total War games in general. It just kind of got me pretty into history as a little kid. Do you speak any foreign languages? What's your ethnicity? If you say American, I'm unsubbing. Je parlais un peu français et j'habitais dans les États-Unis, mais ma famille d'origine polonaise, suède et irlandaise. Je connais mon français très bien. That was sarcasm, by the way. What is the airspeed velocity of an unladen swallow? African or European? Do a foot reveal. Also, are you in college? And yes. Who's your favorite YouTuber of the decade? I wouldn't really say I have one favorite YouTuber. There's this channel I really like, it's called the Templin Institute. I'll link them up here or up here, I don't know which way it is. But they make really cool videos about the histories of fictional worlds. I'd recommend you check them out. Do you like your fans? No. I hate every single one of you with a burning passion of 1,000 suns! What historical events do you feel have been criminally underrated? I have a whole video on this, specifically pertaining to empires. If you read through the comments, you will find that I'm wrong. I'm very wrong, apparently. But I'd say the historical event I feel that's most underrated is probably the 7 Years' War, just because it was World War II, except hundreds of years earlier, so I think that's pretty cool. When will you be doing a full-on Roman Empire episode or series? I've toyed with doing a video on the Dacian Wars, but I feel like the Roman Empire gets covered kind of a lot, so maybe I'll make it sometime, maybe I won't, we'll see. Sprich du Deutsch? No. Have you ever considered to try and start a newly found Reich? No. What's your favorite war crime? No. Can I call you daddy? No. Yes. No. If you had the ability to travel back in time, which historical time period would you most want to visit? Honestly, I feel like life is pretty good right now. I don't get burned at the stake. I have a lot of things going for me. But if I had to go back in time, I'd want to go and visit some like historical mystery, like the Roanoke colony, or there's a bunch of other stuff. I think that'd be cool. Would you ever consider doing a history of Kurdistan? Maybe. How many countries have you visited? I've been to Canada, the Netherlands, and France. What's your favorite hobby? I like theater a lot. I also liked Boy Scouts. I was in Boy Scouts for a while. I like that. I like reading. I like making YouTube videos, hopefully. What video took you the longest to finish? Probably the Polish Underground video, just because that was the longest, and generally the longer the video, the longer it takes me to make it. Where do you get your information from? In all my recent videos, I actually cite all my sources. I didn't do that in my earlier videos. I don't know, just didn't get around to it, I guess. But usually I use a combination of like books and websites, and sometimes like other YouTube videos as well. Do you plan on having a subreddit? I haven't thought about it much, but maybe in the future. Who is a better general, Hannibal or Skanderbeg? That's a tough call. I feel like Hannibal might be a better general, but Skanderbeg is definitely way more underrated than Hannibal. He was also a pretty great general as well. So I'm gonna go with Hannibal, but no shade on Skanderbeg. All right, so these next couple questions are from some other YouTubers. I'll have all their links in the description, so you should go check them out. This is Barris asks, when are you starting your rapping career? Stay tuned, I guess. Maybe. I'm very non-committal. M-Laser asks, if you had the option to live anywhere in the world, living expenses like rent, gas, water, etc. fully paid but nothing else, but you have to live there for at least 10 years, where would you live and why? I would say probably somewhere in the UK or Ireland or Australia maybe. Probably UK or Ireland though. Because they speak English and the culture is relatively similar, and I could take like cheap vacations to like Europe and the Middle East and North Africa and stuff, so probably somewhere in the British Isles. Mr. Beat asks, who is the most influential human in history in your opinion? I would, this is gonna sound weird, but I would probably say Jesus, just because like, if you think about it, like no other person has had like so much like culture and lifestyle based off of them, and just like so many things have been done in the name of Jesus that I feel like no one else really even comes close to his level of influence. All right, last question. What are 2 fun facts about you? So one fun fact is that I have a twin brother who actually helped me record this video. Yeah, so, yeah, I have a twin brother.
Can I be in it?
No, you can get off the screen, Colin. And then, I guess, another fun fact about me would probably be that I don't have a lisp!